Artificial intelligence in the courtroom is becoming more common as AI expands into our everyday lives. AI training is now mandatory at a growing number of law schools as an increasing number of lawyers using the program to help with cases. Now, most recently, a federal judge fined two plaintiffs' lawyers more than $24,000 for AI error-filled court filings in a lawsuit involving professional soccer. The attorneys denied using AI to prepare their filings, but officials say the sheer number of inaccurate or non-existent citations suggests otherwise. Now the case is prompting many to ask the question, how do you regulate a future with AI in the courtroom? So joining us now is our chief legal analyst, Khalif Rhodes. And Khalif, as we're seeing these cases, are we seeing any consistency across the board when it comes to reprimanding lawyers who use AI in their filings?
I haven't seen consistencies. I mean, obviously the first one is fine, so we're going to try to figure out if we can find you for your failure to do what your job is telling you to do. But then you're finding creative ways as well, just like in any other aspect of a courtroom. A judge has discretion to render whatever sentence it is in or fine. And so there's judges in the scenario that are making individuals write letters to their law school professors and telling them, hey, I used this information, I shouldn't have used it. And they're making them write judges that were inaccurately filed. So for instance, if I cited a case and it said, hey, Judge A rendered this opinion and said this, and that actually never happened, these other real life judges are saying, hey, write that judge and tell them you misused their name and mischaracterized what they said. Just trying to find novel ways and novel approaches to make sure and stop folks from doing it. The other thing is, I saw a judge ensure that the counsel on the case in front of them told every other party that they were a member of to tell the opponents, listen, I was reprimanded by this judge for using AI to kind of put them on notice. But I'll take it back to law school. In law school, we have a class called Research and Writing, and that's probably the hardest class in law school. It opens up the door for you to get an opportunity to write in law review. Law review is even bigger. That's a huge deal. But in Research and Writing, they press upon you how important it is to like honor a plagiarism, but just the law and like the fine tuning of ensuring that you put forth in front of the court and your opponent accurate law. Because if I give a case and I file a complaint, the other side's going to go and have a response. Typically in their response, they're going to cite case law. Then I'm going to have an opportunity to go back and look at that case law and come up with my response to their response. Now, if you have fake, fraudulent hallucinations that AI puts out there, now I'm looking for something that doesn't exist. And so now you've cost me more money, and that's why you have these fines, and time, because at these mega firms, you're having tons of attorneys looking at these documents. That's billable hours to their clients. And so you would think, oh, this is just a minor issue, but it's not. Your one miscitation, when they separatize it, they're attempting to find, how other courts have applied your case in law, and they're like, wait, actually, this didn't happen, or the quote that you said didn't occur. That's problematic, and it's costing these law firms money, costing clients money, and so the judges are trying to find ways to get around that.
So there has to be human error anyway. When you have thousands of documents per case, of course, there probably is miscitations, things like that. How is an AI error different in the courtroom than a human error?
Intent. Not an accident, but I intentionally went out here and used this thing to shortcut, save time, do whatever. Like the one guy says in his article, he says, look, an associate used AI to create a draft, create the foundation, but then you ultimately submitted the draft, which meant you didn't review this. You didn't actually do what you were supposed to do with your client. The rules of professional responsibility require diligence with your client's cases and matters. So I can't be diligent if I haven't even read it to review it for accuracy of the cases that I've cited. So a lot of these folks are going to put themselves in a position where you may lose your license. Not only just using your clients, but not have a law license to practice. And so this thing is sacred. You go to law school for all this time. You pass the bar. You establish yourself as a reputation, hopefully as someone that is accurate, and you don't want to be the person that says, hey, you got to check behind them because those cases may not be real. But I will say we're at a crossroads because while at the same time the courts are saying AI is going to be problematic, you also have these companies, these companies that work in this legal space, LexisNexis, Westlaw, and you know what they're pumping? They're pushing out AI platforms. So it's like Westlaw plus AI, LexisNexis plus AI. So ensuring that, okay, our AI is better than just the regular AI. But it's still going to be AI. So having a court look at it and recognize how they can utilize that, because this is just like when the internet happened. When before it was paper and pencil, and then it was computer, and then now it's the internet. And so now we're moving to the next step. I don't know how you police it, but we are a self-policing body as attorneys. Ensuring that you don't try to skirt the rules to try to find a shortcut is probably the first step.
Right. So what kind of safeguards would that look like in place in order to protect accuracy and professional ethics.
It's just like anything.
Still adapt it.
It's just like anything in the criminal justice system or in the legal profession. It's going to be the rehabilitative portion. I give you something, hope you learn from this lesson. You write a letter to your law school professor, you're 40 plus years old. You may not want to be doing that. The other portion is it's the deterrent. Okay, if I see someone got hit with $24,000 fine multiple times, the other side was asking for $60,000. But if the judge hits you with $24,000 fine, and that's like not one, but two, but three times, that's coming out of your pocket. You may say, I don't want to get caught like that. I just saw he got hit with a $26,000 fine. I'm going to wait. So that's, I think, the deterrent aspect of it. But then as AI continues to be integrated in, because it'll be used, there'll be more forums, there'll be more educational aspects, there'll be more opportunities to learn how to properly use it instead of using it for shortcuts.
Sure. Chief Legal Analyst Cleve Rhodes, thanks so much for your take on this.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.